So I think I've got it figured out now. So should be streaming in 1080p for both Twitch and YouTube's. And yes, that is how things are looking. Very good. All right, well, let me attempt some arenas, which I have not done in I don't know how long. It's been a long time. So we'll see how this goes. And okay. So, yes. Okay. And I want to check something here to see if this shows up. Do you see me? Alright, so let's see if that shows up in the chat on screen. Oh, let's try it here. Okay, so we see it there. We see it there. Okay. Okay, so I see the chat from Twitch. Don't see the chat from YouTube. Okay, let's see here. All right. Let's see if we can figure out what is going on there. Okay. Yeah, that's odd. So the restream chat comes through for Twitch, but not for the YouTube. So let's see here. Okay. And this. Let's see if we get anything for that here. Okay, so for whatever reason, the Twitch chat works, but the YouTube chat doesn't. Well, anyways, let's get into the arenas, and definitely not going to do much of them. I've not tried this craziness in a long time. A long time. All right. So I can see the Twitch chat, but I can't see any YouTube chat. So, and let me see here. Okay. So it's looking like I should be able to see it all. But might just be because it's from me. How about this? Let's see what we get with this. How about this? Okay, so that shows up on the YouTube side, on the Twitch side, but not on screen. Okay. Well, anyways, let's see what we get here. Start with the 5 stars. Oh dear, I don't know. I don't remember how to do any of this nonsense. We'll get this out you go. I know we want to start with the lower. Okay. All right. So apparently I remember some things. Bone Man, how's it going? How is life? Okay. I've been doing okay. I'm trying to... This is the first time trying to stream or pretend to stream something in a long time. And yeah, I'm not too sure what the deal is because I've got it set where chat from Twitch or from YouTube should show on screen, but for some reason it's only the Twitch chat. But so YouTube will show on the YouTube side, but not on the Twitch side, or not on screen. No, actually it shows on Twitch, it just doesn't show on stream. Not too sure about that. What's new and exciting with you? How's life in good old Seattle? Are you still in Seattle? Apparently you're still playing the game. This is the first time I've done anything in this game in probably, well, I guess actually since the last time I tried streaming, which I think was in maybe January. So yeah, several months. So we'll see if I can do anything here. And if you're still there, let me know how the sound is, the voice, if you can hear me okay, and if the music is too loud in the background. So the idea of this stream right now is just to see if I remember how all this craziness works, and maybe not necessarily MCOC, but start streaming somewhat regularly. We'll see. We will see. It doesn't feel like the same game. Well, it definitely doesn't to me. I haven't been in the game. Well, I mean, I'm doing arena, so that feels the same. But yeah, I don't know anything about the game anymore. I don't even know what kind of changes there are. I know obviously there's new characters. Outside of that, I don't know. Should look you up in game. All right. Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can't figure out why the YouTube chat isn't showing up on the screen. Because if you, well, let me just see here, because I'm pretty sure if I type in Twitch, like so, this will show up. Yeah, that shows up on the stream, but not the YouTube chat. I don't know what the deal is. And like always, something like that will just annoy me. What am I planning on shooting? I have no idea. For the most part, just whatever. Nonsense, really. I mean, at least until I figure out how to get things working again, probably this. But I don't know if I would do, maybe I would do games like computer games as opposed to mobile games. Did I enable the 60 frames per second? I believe so. Actually, I don't know. And I've got a cold. I got back from, I was traveling for, how long was I gone? About 10 days. I got back 2 days ago, and I think I caught a cold from somebody else at a hostel I was staying at, or it could have been from the planes as well. That is a possibility. But somebody at the hostel had a cold, so I'm pretty sure that's what I've got. Probably because the instance of YouTube chat isn't set or the link is broken. Maybe, I don't know, because the YouTube side, like when it's going across on Twitch, so you can see it from Twitch. It's just, oh, hang on, I think, let's see. Tomorrow is the PC launch of MCOC. Seriously? They're gonna, that's it. That would be interesting. Let me see here. So I'm just seeing if I need to change something for the restream chat for the YouTube side to come through. So just a moment here. Okay. Okay, so I've already copied this in, but we'll try this again and see if this makes any difference here. Every time, I mean, it's obviously been a long time since I streamed, but every time I took a break and then would come back to streaming, there was always something that would annoy the hell out of me, where something just wouldn't be as it used to, which makes sense. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Go. Okay, so now let's see here. Okay. So just changed. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything. But we'll see here. We will see. Okay, let's try. So I'm still seeing. Yeah, so the chat's still showing on the YouTube, still just not showing on the screen. Let's see if the Twitch chat is showing on the stream. Like so. Oh, I won't be registering for this on the PC. Well, in my case, Mac. I mean, the only reason I'm doing this right now is just to stream, as opposed to me just sitting here talking. Which, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. But all right, let's see here. Oh yeah, so are you still in Seattle, Bowman? Yeah, so the Twitch chat still goes through fine. So if this is going to be on PC, do you need like a game controller? Or could you play it with the mouse and keyboard? Regardless if you're going to play. No, I mean, I don't play the game anymore, so it doesn't really matter one way or the other. The only reason I'm in the game right now is just to stream. I still have the app on my phone, obviously, but I have not. I log in now and then just to see, like, the UI and stuff, but to actually play the game, yeah, I have not. This will be the most I've played the game in a long time. Oh, there we go. Okay. The annoyance can stop now. So the YouTube chat is showing on screen. Excellent. Excellent. Because I was about to cry, if not. So I've been to Seattle twice. First time was last summer? No, last fall. And then I was there in February. So first time I was kind of going to go anyways, and then February I went to see a friend that I met in Mexico. No idea. I don't play that much anymore either. Are you still in a damn, I don't even know what they're called. Alliance or Guild? Alliance, right? Oh dear. I mean, I guess I could just look and see. Why does it keep resetting? Oh, never mind. You never stop playing? If I hadn't started working, I probably would still be playing. Yeah, probably. Because the only reason I stopped was just didn't have the time. I mean, I could still play, but, well, partly because I started working and partly because I started traveling again, so, and I was going to do arena for the most part, so definitely wouldn't have time to be doing arenas. And I think some of the YouTubers who used to be pretty consistent aren't, I don't know if they play anymore at all, but aren't streaming, really. Yeah, I did see, I was watching some YouTube, like, drama or something, early in the new year. And I see, what's the guy's name? The one that used to really annoy me. Kabam Mike is no longer with the company. That might be a reason to come back to play. It's a phone game, can always play. Well, if you've got time. Well, I mean, you make time for it. I just haven't bothered making time for it. And I mean, I played 2 other mobile games prior to this, and no, didn't stream either of them. They were just played The first one I had on the phone for a long time and would play randomly here and there. And then I played Clash of Clans for probably 2-3 years maybe. And both of those just kind of stopped playing cold turkey. Whereas MC, because when I first started the job, for the first week, I still, no, probably for the first couple months, I was still doing arenas. I wasn't streaming. I did a couple random streams when I first started working. But obviously that did not continue. Brian Grant is on hiatus. Okay, yeah, so I saw that, and I saw, who was the other one? Seaton. I don't think Seaton streams anymore, and Prof Pop maybe. Okay, KT1 still around. Legacy, Mama Bear, Vega, Intoxicated Gamer. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that anybody that was streaming, playing the game, if they're still playing, why wouldn't they continue to stream, right? Are 7 stars pretty much the main, I guess, the meta of the game now, though, or are 6 stars relied on pretty heavily? Oh, also, how's the audio, the vocal? Because I did have it where I could hear myself and it sounded okay, but I don't know how it goes through. Oh, actually, hang on. All I got to do is unmute, and then I'll know. You know, this is, like, especially Arena, it's still pretty damn good to stream, because you can see what's going on as far as chat goes, and you can do what you need to do, so. Oh, okay, there we go. So the sound seems pretty good. The vocal sound. Yeah, okay. That's interesting, because I didn't change anything on the mic or any of the audio settings when I was setting up just now, but I'm pretty sure the last time I was doing this, it sounded like I was like an echo chamber or something. Although I do have the mic closer, so maybe that is it too. So, Bone Man, are you in Seattle or are you in Tacoma? So I went to Tacoma the last time I was in Seattle, and I mean, it's definitely smaller. It's smaller than Seattle, but and I didn't realize that they were that far apart. It's like I took the transit bus about an hour by transit, which I gotta say I like, because like where I am in Calgary, the transit is just within the city and not even necessarily all the way. Well, I guess it goes to the city limits, but you can't go to another town through transit. And actually, there's no real ground transportation from city to city. So I kind of did like that for Seattle to Tacoma. Music at a good volume? Okay, very good. 15-minute drive from Tacoma? Okay. What did I do in Tacoma? I went down... Oh, I don't even know where I went. I don't even know. Okay, but it's good to see that I apparently figured out how to stream again and how to stream in 1080. Because my old computer, so that's like 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I had tried it in 1080 a couple times. It just could not do it. And because it would overheat, and yeah, the stream just would not go well. I ended up getting a new computer. I've had this current computer for, well, 3 years. And the last time I tried streaming was still at 720. And yeah, I wanted to get it over to 1080 just if I'm going to stream anything at all, whether it be this or something else. Which is good to see that that is sorted out. Okay, I don't want 5 stars anymore. Why is it still bringing up 5s? Just bought a new car. I want to take a drive to Alberta. With how things are with my country, I don't know. I don't want to do that and have myself wife get held up at the border. Well, you wouldn't be an issue coming into Canada. The issue would be going back, and as a U.S. citizen, you shouldn't have a problem. But there've been, I don't know how Why is that? Huh. But there's been stories of people from Canada trying to get to the U.S. and getting turned around or getting detained. But I don't know if there's been too many of U.S. citizens having issues. I have no idea why. Okay, let's see here. Okay. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yes, that is what I was looking for. Like a new car or new to you? So, for the last like two and a half years with the job, I've been pretty much anytime I've got time off work, I've been traveling, and our schedules changed last fall, where it makes it a little bit harder to take as much time off, I guess. So I think now I won't be traveling all the time when I've got time off. So, and I was kind of like, but all I do when I'm not working, if I'm home, is I'm on the couch watching TV. So, hoping with if I can find something, not necessarily this game, but find something to stream or interact with people online, it will give me something to do. Kind of like a hobby again. 2018 Subaru Outback. Okay. All right. Yeah, I liked Seattle. And so last fall, just before I was in Seattle, I was in Portland, and I quite liked Portland. Wife is what I'd be most concerned about. Also, there's been many situations lately with us citizens getting stopped and held for weeks when you're trying to return to this country. But I think in those cases, isn't it usually people who aren't born in the U.S.? They might be citizens but born somewhere else. There was one. I thought that was a little bit funny. So my roommate is from Brazil, and for Brazilians transiting through the US, so if they were coming to Canada like as tourists, they need a visa. But if you're a Canadian citizen born in Brazil, because you're a Canadian citizen, you don't need a visa to transit through the US. But I just saw a story about somebody from Canadian citizen transiting through the US to Brazil that got turned around. So straight up US citizens born in the US? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, I went to Seattle in February. I was thinking to go to Chicago and possibly Anchorage. I might still go to Anchorage over the summer, but I don't think I'll be going to Chicago I don't think I'll be going to the US this summer. Outside of and Anchorage, I don't know, because it would have only been for a weekend. Um, but if not Anchorage, I might go to Greenland. We'll see. So, and you still have the alliance, Bone Man, or you joined a different alliance, going solo? I mean, for me, like for the most part, if you're flying from Canada to the US and you're doing your pre-clear in Canada for customs, if there's any issues, well, they're just going to tell you can't get on the aircraft, so you go back home. So it's not that big of a deal. Um, and I don't see any issue if I were leaving, coming back home. So it would be more so, I think, which is probably why there seems to be more issues with ground crossings than air. Because most of the large airports in Canada have pre-clear. Some of the smaller ones, and there's not that many of the smaller ones that have direct flights to the US anyways. So a lot of the smaller ones you'd have to connect through, like Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Montreal, a bigger airport that would have pre-clear. I don't think the smaller ones like maybe Regina, Winnipeg. Actually, even Winnipeg has pre-clear anyways. So. And then the Canadian dollar is so weak compared to the US anyways currently, so. Okay. All right. Oh, I just need this. My hotkey for muting the mic wasn't working. And I did not want to sneeze because that would be pretty loud. Okay. Propoff lost his mind last year, had a really bad psychosis episode. Okay. Yeah, I saw there was somebody, and I don't know if they were, I don't remember seeing them streaming MCOC, but there was somebody that I saw had a video about him. But it was interesting because, like I said, I don't remember that person being somebody that I ever watched doing MCOC. So it seemed like it was somebody that was more just doing a video about news from the game, not somebody that actually did stuff about the game. But yeah, US dollar is going to get dropped as international currency at this rate. Well, who knows? I mean, he's making deals in the Middle East currently, so who knows? But even so, I mean, well, actually, when I was in Seattle in February, I think the Canadian dollar is at 68 cents, and I think it's come up to 72 or 73. So it's done a little bit better. But I mean, our Canadian dollar is still pretty bad, even just in general. Like I think it's 64 euro or something. Like, ugh, not so good. Although I was in Mongolia and Korea, and it was pretty good exchange rate for both Mongolia and Korea. Redwood, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Has been a while indeed. Yeah, I don't know what I would. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to stream StarCraft. I haven't played that for a while. Yeah, I would have to play StarCraft a bit to get used to playing again before I were to try to stream. Because if I tried to stream that right now, it'd be pretty embarrassing. And I'd also need to set up the layout for the stream differently too, which I need to redo in general. Because I mean, streaming wise, it's not going to really be MCOC focused. Although, I mean, I gotta say, doing these arenas right now and being able to read chat, it's yeah, not so bad. Not so bad. How you doing, Redwood? What's new and exciting? Do you still? You didn't really stream Bone Man, but you did videos. Do you still do videos, or do you stream? Oh, I just realized why my hotkey isn't working. Because I have the same hotkey for... Yeah, okay. So I have the same hotkey in Discord and OBS. Oh, nope, that is not the reason. Hang on. Let me see here where my hotkeys are. There we go. And mute. Okay. Oh, I see why. Okay, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yes, it does. PP, how you doing? How is it going? Just give me one. I'm just going to figure out my hotkey setting, and then we will be back into this craziness. Okay. Where is it? There we go. Okay. So that's weird. There we go. And let's see if that resolves it. Nope, no it did not. I did stream a bit and did vids, but haven't in so long. Need to do some updates and repairs. Okay. Long time no see. Yeah, it has been a while. I can't complain. I mean, I can, but who cares? No, I really can't complain. The job is a work from home job. I get to travel. Yeah. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Never got into it, couldn't with your MacBook. For Heart of Fire is newest and exciting as far as games go. What's Heart of Fire? The Heart of Fire. I'm thinking of that sounds like something from StarCraft, but Heart of the Swarm was a expansion for StarCraft. You know, it's crazy. I haven't played the game or done arena or anything in quite a while, but the amount, like, just from muscle memory, and I guess I must have played the game a lot. Like, for example, like just remembering Korg, like the mediums, you take damage. Although there's been quite a few new characters that I've come up against just now, who I had no clue about, obviously. The crystals and MCOC. Oh, okay. I have some videos. So the 4-star, I think it was the Karina challenges, where you had to only use 4 stars to go through LOL. I still have video from that I had recorded from when I did that, and I want to post it just because I took the time to make the videos, but it's so irrelevant now. It's like, what's the point? And if I were to do a video and try to like put any information or voiceover, I wouldn't even know what to say. Oh, ah, crap. There we go. Cyclops got buffed and is an absolutely really okay. Wouldn't have seen that coming. I mean, makes sense. If anybody needed some love, he definitely did. So who's like the top 3 characters for the game now? Because when I stopped playing, it would have been Hercules, Kitty Pryde. I'm trying to think of who else would have been a big one. Hercules, Kitty Pryde were definitely 2. I know Abomination was pretty useful. Yeah, I don't know. Can't really think of any others. Doom was still pretty popular. I don't think the Tech Doom really was all that OP. Dear. Onslaught, Hercules, and Serpent? Okay. That's current, or that's who used... That's current, I'm guessing. And Serpent must be... Well, anybody new is going to be new to me, I suppose. Holy. Oh, there should be the big July 4th offers coming up soon, right? Uh-oh. I don't think that got close. There's many more, but there's not as up. Yeah, I would suppose. It's been like 2+ years, so I'm sure there's a lot of new characters. Oh yeah, Onslaught was new when I was still playing though. Yeah, I really wanted him as a 6 star, and I think I opened a bunch of the features for him, and then I didn't get him when I was opening the features and still playing the game, and then I don't know, it was a while after I'd really stopped playing. I just opened a random 6 star and got him, and I was like, well, it doesn't really matter anymore. Maybe that's the trick to getting the characters you want. Just stop playing the game, and then open crystals. You'll get the characters you want. Don't talk to me about 4th of July right now while it's still in recovery mode. What was the last offer thing? The spring cleaning, right? I'm cringing just thinking about what will be in those offers. Yeah, I wouldn't even. I would have no like if I were to see them now, I'd have no idea what's good or what's useful or worthwhile or anything like that. Song-Chi. Oh. So is it still just July 4th and Cyber Weekend? Well, I guess it's spring cleaning thing or whatever that's called now. But is it still just 3 times or is there any other big offers throughout the year? I don't know if for YouTube if I can stream. I think you need to have a certain amount of subscribers to be able to stream to live stream like from mobile. I think for Twitch you can regardless of the amount of followers you've got. But I kind of want to one of these times when I'm traveling, I want to do a stream, um, like just walking around wherever. I remember a time when I used to look forward to the future 6 star crystals to reset. That's just that's just far beyond the case now. Yeah, yeah. It used to be exciting, right, to see who's going to be in the new feature and stuff. Oh, I remember his L2 is like super. Oh, well, it's still pretty good, but didn't do me too much there. Oh, right. Okay. All right, all right. Spring cleaning, Valentine's Day, Heart of Fire, 4th of July, banquet event is pretty much every other month at this point. Okay. Well, they got to make their money, right? And I mean, it's a Canadian company, so yeah, they got to make up for the weak dollar. Oh, I didn't realize that Thanos was poison immune. Okay. Oh dear, that's not good. Uh-oh. Hmm. So I think I want to use my L3 to gain some... Uh-oh. I might not live to use my L3. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, and all of his damage is from poison, right? Yeah, so this is screwing me over. Oh boy. I'm assuming this is going to be... Yep, game over. Basically, Kabam hasn't really been giving us much breathing room. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, they got to make up for the weak dollar. Are there many new people doing the YouTube for MCOC? I'm gonna use Black Widow, and then I'm gonna go to 7 stars. And ooh, who's this? Jack Lantern. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So are there a lot of new people streaming MCOC? Oh, and the level is higher now, right? It used to be a max of 60, but it's higher now. I don't know, still kind of the same. Second gen streamers being KT1 and Legacy. Okay. Funny, best way to find them is to filter on YouTube, tomorrow contest, and see who's live or put up vids recently. Fair enough. Okay. So I think I'm going to try to change up the layout for the stream at some point so it's not all MCOC centric, and yeah, try to stream some other stuff. I guess those are the only two who get a solid amount of viewers. Yeah, level cap is 70. It's a slow climb though. Yeah, I bet. I bet. And I'm guessing you get oh damn, I don't remember what they're called. Like the talent points as you level up. Holy crap, I can't remember what the hell those are called now. Ooh. Some of these new characters look pretty damn cool. I feel like I'm back in 2022. Are you maxed out at level 70? Yeah, I'm just looking at the animated the changing of the characters at the bottom, and considering the amount of characters that I've just fought now who are new since I finished, if I tried to like get this all updated with all the new characters, it would take quite a bit of time. Wow, okay. You're 63? Okay. How long has the level cap been at 70? You're slacking, man. You're slacking. If you remember her, Mama Bear puts up vids often and goes live often. Okay. Cool. You know, I gotta admit, I was expecting it to take a little bit longer for me to be able to get the stream going how I wanted, but I did start it a couple times because, well, because of the resolution. I was fiddling with that. One in OBS, trying to figure out how to get it to 1080 rather than 720, and then, oh shit, and then, oh, you son of a gun. And then it wasn't coming through on the stream itself. Jack Lantern still one you're hunting for the 7 stars. Is he pretty good? I mean, he's not that good. I just kicked his ass. Yeah. Or no, I don't think I lost that one, right? I'm gonna lose this one though. Oh my lord, who's this dude? This sucks. Holy crap. Or maybe I suck? Wow. I mean, that's fair, right? I've been away from the game forever. Do they still do the what was it called, like Summer of Pain type of stuff? Oh, I looked at the rewards for the Act 8 182, and they don't look that spectacular. Granted, I mean, I don't really know how relevant those items are currently, but from what I remember, they don't seem. Yeah. Unless maybe what they've done is, like, your best rewards are through money, whereas playing the game, doesn't really reward you as much, kind of. Which makes sense. Oh, and are relics like a necessity, a big deal? I think it's January when exactly, but it's so damn much experience to level. Oh, so level 70 since January. Okay. I believe it's actually available to get as a 7-star back when he first came out, and he spent. Okay. Oh. So is that what they're doing when they come out with new 7-stars? You can buy them, but you can't because the arenas it's still maximum 6-star to get. So you can get a 7-star through purchasing, but not through play. And is there a 7-star Hercules? 100% and 9.2. You get enough mats to R4 7-star. Is it 9? Oh shit! I was thinking it was Act 8. Okay. Damn. Damn. All right. Oh, Cameron, if you're still there, I'm assuming you have a part-time job or a job. You've been done school for what, 2 years now? Cameroon. Oh. Still no 6-star Quake? Oh, okay. No, they are on record saying that there never will be. Oh, for a 7-star Hercules? Really? Huh. 6 and 7-star Magic are coming though? Yeah, I can see that. Well, Quake though, because that's such a different way of playing the game, I could definitely see that character not being out. Hercules, because it looked like there was something I saw, and I don't remember what it was, but whatever the mechanic was, it basically seemed to just negate Hercules' cheat death kind of stuff. So at least with him, you could do that, although, and it doesn't necessarily impact a ton of other characters, where if they do stuff to make Quake worse, oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. To make Quake worse, it would impact a lot of other characters. Damn it! They do that here and there. Last one they did was when Bastion came out earlier this year. Okay. Bastion. I think that was. I'm trying to think if that was a character from comic books that I liked. I think the last character from the comic books that I really. Granted, I was kind of at the end of my time with comic books when the storyline came about, but was Onslaught. Done with school 1 year ago, took about 6 college courses and hated it, but I'll go back in maybe another. Okay. What just general courses or anything like specific? Okay, so that's 1.5. Yeah, I'm not going to restart that streak. All right. Well, let me have a look at some of the game. If that loads. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, yeah, 8, yeah. So Act 8 I finished. Haven't done anything for Act 9. Yeah, see this? I think these are pretty useful. No. No, these, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because those are the mats for 7-stars, right? For like R4 and stuff. So what would be like a big deal for the exploration rewards for all of Act 9? What would be something that would be like worth rushing through it for? Act 9 is fun. Required courses for your state. Okay. Currently I have 3 jobs and I'm getting my real estate license. Oh, damn, son. Okay. Okay. Gonna start selling properties, are you? All right. And it was it this summer you were thinking to come to Canada? I still have a ton of crystals. Suppose at some point I should open them. Oh, a 7-star Nexus. Look at the rewards for 9 too. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They don't look that spectacular. 6-star Science Abyss Nexus? Oh, shit. Okay. I may have to do a stream for those, and I would have no idea who would be worth picking, so I'd need people on stream to tell me who's worth going for. Yeah, it's a family business this summer, but I plan on going a few times. Okay. And did you decide which area, like the East, West Coast, Central Canada? Well, the one good thing will be the exchange rate. So, yeah, you'll come to Canada, you'll be rich with like $100. You'll feel like a millionaire. Yeah, looking at 9-1. I think I looked at 9-2 quickly too. Open the Titan. 9-2. Yeah, no, neither 9-1 or 2 look that spectacular. But like I said, I really don't know. No, I think maybe the next time I stream, whatever Nexus ones I have, I might open, and whoever's on stream can let me know whether or not something looks like it's a must select or if it's a pack. Let me just see here. I don't know where I got that Nexus from though. That Science Nexus. Granted, it's only a 6-star, and I don't know where this would have been from either. Oh, was this the Christmas gift, maybe? No decisions yet. I would say East Coast is nice. Well, both coasts are nice scenery-wise. East Coast is more kind of like quiet town feel outside of Halifax and St. John's. Those are 2 biggest cities for the East Coast. West Coast, Vancouver, big city, really pretty, with the water, mountains. It'd be similar to Seattle or West Coast US. Northwest. Yeah, more like Washington State. I really like Victoria, which is the capital of Vancouver, but that's yeah, I like it. I like it more than Vancouver. Vancouver's probably prettier, but I just kind of like the pace of Victoria more, I suppose. The T7 basics are great. Yeah, I'm sure all of the resources are going to be useful, but yeah. Oh shit, look at that. I got stuff. I got stuffs. I can give you pretty good advice as far as who's good and not. Well, I'm sure if I'm going to open those on stream, I'm sure there'll be people who are playing the game who would be able to make good suggestions. But like if I were to open... Oh, what the hell? I got a new character? Shit, son. No. I don't even know how to tell if I got a new character. What? Okay, Spiral. All right. Titan was likely the gift from Christmas. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because the Christmas one is just a matter of logging in. You don't have to do anything, right? Because I think, you know, one thing that kind of sucks, and so I log in randomly, like, I don't know, prior to this might have been a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Sometimes it might be a month or whatever. And there's been a couple times where I see it's just based on logging in where they're giving away 7 stars. And I kind of think that maybe, when I see that, I should be logging in, try to log in each day for while they're doing that. But yeah, you're jealous of, let's see here. Where did he go? Where did he go? Did he? This guy? Yeah. Yeah. Can't blame you. Yeah. Yeah, I was pretty happy when I got him actually. I'd like to get him duped, I think. No, his dupe isn't game changing, right? It's not a big deal, but it's good, but not a necessity. Let me just see here. Has 7 stars, who I don't have. Ooh. Oh shit! There's a lot of new characters, eh? Oh, Beta Ray Bill. I remember seeing the Summoner Choice thing for him. Blade, Corvus, yeah. Dazzler, okay. Ooh, I would have liked a Diablo 7-star. Gallon. Oh, that was the other one that was kind of crazy. Crazy burst damage, right? It was Gallon. Jean Grey. Okay. There doesn't seem to be anybody yet that... North Star. Is that kind of like a Namor? Mega Red, Onslaught. Damn, there's there's a lot. But I mean, a lot of these 7-stars existed when I was still playing too, so they're not just new characters. The Serpent, that's the one who just kicked my ass just now. Boy. Oh, have any of you seen the Thunderbolts movie? Maybe that's what I could do. Well, no, I don't really watch movies, so I couldn't really do like movie reviews or whatever. But yeah, I think for the most part, maybe just because I'm lazy, so I don't want to have to like be concentrating. I want to do. I don't know. Have any of you ever watched Twitch and like there's girls that stream on Twitch that basically just sit there and talk really about nothing. Some of them play games. That's what I want to do. Except obviously not a girl, but just like sit, talk about whatever, and stream. I think I might try that next time, and we'll see. We'll see how that works. Not yet. I'm waiting for my best friend to get back to see it. Okay, it's been out for what, 2 weeks or so. I was thinking to go to I mean, there's a movie theater a 20-minute walk from where I live, so I could definitely go there to watch movies, but I actually prefer going to Victoria to watch movies. One, because it gives me a reason for something to do in Victoria, and two, like I said, I like Victoria. You always had an obsession with them. With what? My best. Yeah, well, I think that is going to be it for this stream. And it's good to see that I could muddle my way through getting things going. And yeah, I'm going to change the layout and whatnot. And I really don't know what I'd want to stream. Like I said, I think for the most part, I just want to just shoot the shit kind of thing. And which, I mean, I guess is what I do with the arenas. But yeah. Anyways, that is it for me. So for anybody that was here hanging out for a bit, it was good to see you. If somebody that has been on stream previously, I might not remember names or whatnot, but it was definitely good to have a little chat with y'all. So yeah, take care.